What if I told you you're not lazy, you're just stuck on the wrong quests? You wake up, scroll, work, plan, the day disappears, but nothing actually changes. Because the real trap isn't inaction, it's motion without progress. You're not idle, you're in the side quest spiral, running hard in circles, unlocking nothing that matters. You've got effort, hustle, time, but no XP, no evolution. And deep down, you can feel it. This isn't your main quest. This isn't why you pressed play in the first place. So let's break the loop. This is your checkpoint. Welcome to Press Play. Chapter 1, The Side Quest Spiral. Let's get one thing straight. Most people aren't failing because they don't work hard. They're failing because they're working on the wrong things. Side quests feel productive. They keep you busy, stimulated, even rewarded. But they don't push the story forward. They don't unlock the next form of you. They just keep you looping. The spiral. You're always doing, never finishing. You've got Notion dashboards, 5 Google Docs open, a content strategy, a rebrand in progress, and 16 ideas in a folder called Soon. But what's actually done? What's actually changed? You're not growing, you're upgrading your armor in a town you never leave. Why your brain loves side quests. Because real quests come with risk. They require commitment, courage, identity change. Side quests, they're comfortable, safe, full of micro wins. When you fix your logo, update your website, tweak your color palette, you feel busy. But that's just dopamine dressing up as progress. Neuroscience confirms it. Every small task triggers a 5 to 10% serotonin spike. That's enough to make your brain believe you're evolving when really you're just decorating the dungeon. The hidden cost. The average knowledge worker spends over 2.5 hours a day on low-impact tasks. Multitasking drops productivity by 40%, and it takes 23 minutes to refocus after a single distraction. Translation, you're leaking energy into tasks that don't level you up. You're grinding, but your XP bar hasn't moved in months. The game parallel. In Skyrim, there are 16 main storyline quests, but over 270 side quests. Most players never finish the main story. They chase loot, explore caves, help strangers. It feels immersive, but the credits never roll. The arc never closes. Sound familiar? Your real life's the same. Job tasks, notifications, edits, tweaks, all side quests. But the mission that actually evolves you, it keeps getting pushed. NPC versus player energy. NPCs complete tasks. Players complete arcs. NPCs say, I'm working on it. Players say, I shipped it. NPCs fear the boss fight. Players want the XP. And here's the truth. Most people live like NPCs in their own game. They follow the script, they complete the checklist, but they never challenge the code. If that stings, good. That's the part of you that remembers who you really are. Loop symptoms. Let's be real, you've probably been here before. Rebranding for the 5th time, taking another course before launching, spending 6 weeks planning instead of publishing, building funnels, but never making the offer, writing 100 ideas, and posting none. This isn't growth, this is the loop. And here's the worst part. The more you loop, the more you lose confidence. You start asking the wrong questions. Am I even cut out for this? Why am I always stuck? But the question isn't about your ability, it's about your direction. You're not failing the quest, you're not even on it. So how do you break free? How do you escape the loop? And choose a quest that actually transforms you? The answer isn't more effort, it's clarity. Because until you know your main quest, every task will look like progress, and every week will feel like deja vu. Chapter 2. Find your main quest. Let's cut through the fog. If side quests are distractions disguised as progress, then the main quest is the mission that actually evolves you. The one that rewires who you are, changes your stats, alters your storyline. But here's the catch. It's also the one you keep avoiding. What is a main quest? In every game, the main quest is clear, has real stakes, unlocks the next chapter, requires discomfort, risk, and change. In life, same rules apply. It's the goal that, if completed, makes 90% of your side quests irrelevant. Not nice to have, necessary. Not optional, non-negotiable. It's the goal that forces you to evolve or expose your excuses. Side quests in disguise. Let's name the fakes. Redesigning your brand instead of selling your offer. Studying YouTube SEO instead of posting the video. Planning your fitness routine instead of doing push-ups. Watching productivity videos instead of writing your script. These aren't steps forward, they're camouflage. Busy work that keeps you safe but stagnant. Why you avoid the main quest? Because it matters. And when something matters, the stakes feel personal. Now it's not just failure, it's proof. So instead, you chase smaller quests, lower risk, lower reward, no feedback, no transformation. Psychologists call this identity protection. You avoid the mission so you don't have to face what happens if you fail. But here's the twist. Avoiding the quest is already a kind of failure. You don't get to stay the same, you just delay the next version of you. How to spot your main quest. You already know what it is. You've been circling it, writing it down, deleting it, telling people you'll start soon. It's the thing that scares you. The thing that, if done, would make you feel unstoppable. Ask yourself, what goal would make me proud in 90 days? What task do I always delay, even when I have time? What result would permanently change my identity? The answer? That's your main quest. Real-life main quests. Not all goals qualify. Only the ones that shift your internal world. Here are a few examples. Launching your first product, publishing your first 12 videos, getting your first 5 high-paying clients, losing 10 kilograms and maintaining it for 3 months, hitting your first $10,000 a month, performing in front of 1,000 people. Why these? Because when they're done, you're not the same person anymore. You've evolved. You've added a class. You've unlocked a transformation arc. Let me tell you a quick story. There was a creator named Aiden. He spent 2 years doing everything. Design, coaching, productivity, branding, Twitter threads, YouTube ideas, client work. Every week he'd tell his friends, "This is my quarter." But nothing ever stuck. Until one day, he burned the list. He chose one main quest, 12 videos in 12 weeks, no matter what. He deleted every side project, paused every other platform, gave himself no plan B. Week 1, he posted and hated it. Week 2, still awkward. Week 3, one comment that said, "Bro, this helped me more than my therapist." That changed everything. He didn't go viral, he didn't get rich, but he leveled up. In 90 days, Aiden wasn't the same person. He became a creator, not just someone trying to be one. And that's the hidden power of a main quest. It builds identity through evidence. Each rep rewires your self-perception. Each step rewrites your personal story. No affirmations, no manifesting, just proof. And once your brain sees proof, it can't unsee it. Multiclassing kills mastery. You want to write, design, coach, build, influence, lead, but the brain thrives in singularity, not simultaneity. Every time you switch focus, you lose the momentum bonus. Multitasking drops performance by 40%, Stanford study. Every time you say, "I'm kind of doing this and that," you reset your progress. The real players, they max out one class, then become unstoppable. Game parallels. Jin Woo from Solo Leveling dumped every stat into strength. Become a solo army. Zoro from One Piece picked swords and never looked back. Become unkillable. Naruto didn't try 12 career paths. He chased one dream through 700 episodes. Every anime legend, one quest, one obsession, one result. You? Still diversifying mediocrity. It's time to make a choice. So you've seen the trap, you've named the quest, now comes the part most people skip. Execution. Because without action, your main quest stays a wish. Without systems, it dies under pressure. And without focus, you're just another dreamer stuck in the spiral. Let's fix that. Chapter 3, Escape the Loop. You've seen the trap, you've named the quest, Now comes the part that separates players from spectators: execution. Because the moment you choose your main quest, every side quest will try to steal you back. So here's how to armor up. Step 1, pick one quest, burn the rest. Most people fail because they're allergic to sacrifice. They want the six-pack and the scroll sessions. They want the launch and the comfort zone. They want momentum without focus. But momentum demands elimination. The human brain is not built for multiclassing. Every maybe you keep alive bleeds focus from your real arc. So choose one mission, just one. For the next 90 days, your life becomes that quest. Everything else, burn it. Step 2, build your game board. Your quest needs structure, otherwise your brain will default to chaos. Here's your blueprint. Main quest, 90 days, your big arc. Monthly missions times 3, checkpoints to track. Weekly objectives times 12, 1 to 2 specific outcomes. Daily quests, reps, repeatables, XP. Simple structure equals consistent action. This is your game board. Defend it. Step 3, gamify your progress. Forget motivation, you need mechanics. Gamify execution like a player. Each rep equals XP, each win equals level up, each week equals a boss fight. Use these mechanics. Momentum score equals track your daily actions, ergo +1 for gym, +1 for video, +1 for sales call. Proof file, log your reps, stack receipts. Weekly level up review. Ask, what did I level up this week? Visuals matter. Use a whiteboard or an app or a sticker chart if you have to. Your brain craves visible progress, or it gives up. Step 4, kill entry points to side quests. The enemy doesn't knock, it seeps in through your defaults. You're not distracted because you're weak, you're distracted because you're exposed. So set traps against distraction, turn off notifications, delete junk dopamine apps, put blockers on time-wasting sites, set focus zones, 2-hour windows, full immersion. Build your environment like a dungeon. One entrance, one exit, one boss. Step 5, install rituals that pull you into player mode. Every player has pre-fight rituals, so should you. Same outfit equals player armor. Same soundtrack equals focus trigger. Same drink, same setup equals enter the zone. MIT found that ritualized routines increased consistency by 70%. You don't rise to your ambition, you fall to your systems. Make them sacred. Step 6, manage the hidden stat, energy. You're not just limited by time, you're limited by capacity. And if you burn energy on the wrong things, you won't have any left for the real fight. Treat your energy like mana. Sleep equals recharge. Walks equals reset. Deep work equals spend. Doom scrolling equals stat drain. You can't clear a boss fight with 3% battery. Respect the stat bar. Step number 7, master the minimum viable action. You don't need to crush every day. You need to keep the XP bar moving. Your new rule, no 0 days. 1 rep equals enough. 1 message sent equals enough. 1 push-up equals enough. Consistency builds identity. Identity builds momentum. Step 8, become the character who finishes. Your quest is not just a task list. It's an identity blueprint. Each rep you complete says, I'm no longer the person who stops at 40%. Chapter 4, storyline or loop. Let's zoom out. At the end of your life, there are only 2 stories. The one where you chased 100 things and finished none, or the one where you committed, evolved, and rewrote your ending. This is the inflection point. You've already wasted time on quests that didn't matter. No more. What masters do. Every legendary character in fiction or real life, they choose one thing. Zoro didn't try 5 weapons. Naruto didn't chase 10 paths. Tony Stark didn't just invent, he became Iron Man, then gave it all. In games, we admire the hero who keeps pressing forward. In life, we punish ourselves for not being balanced. Screw balance. Pursue alignment. You only get so many arcs. Here's the math. Let's say you focus on 4 quests a year. 10 years equals 40 arcs. A 40-year runway equals 160 meaningful quests, max. Most people waste the first 100 chasing dopamine. You don't have infinite lives. You just think you do because you haven't died yet. Question loop breaker. Ask these every night. 1. Did I move the main quest today? 2. What fake quest tried to distract me? 3. What dies tomorrow so I can go deeper? You don't need better habits, you need better questions. Final message, press start. You don't need more motivation, you don't need another course. You need to log in, pick your quest, and press start. You've been stuck in the side quest spiral long enough. This is the boss fight. This is the story fork. This is the part where you either reset or evolve. So choose your quest, stack your XP, and finish the damn arc. Because the world doesn't reward the busy, it remembers the ones who beat the game. Press start.